Hello everybody, this is Brian with Vermillion Enterprises. Today is January 3rd, 2024. So Monday and Tuesday we did videos. One Monday was the premiums video, which was the first. And then yesterday, the second, we did the big buy it now video, which we are getting everybody's packages out today that didn't go yesterday, that have paid. So no fear there. And everybody else's packages that ordered items that are just our traditional SKUs, like our 10-ounce bars and our 1-ounce rounds. The 10-ounce bars are actually picking up at our new sale price of 50 cents per ounce over. Moved quite a few of those yesterday. And also people really like the off-quality 1-ounce rounds at 50 cents over. Those are, constantly coming in, but, we obviously don't stock off-quality rounds. So as they become available, we'll sell them. But we always do have our blast white, retail-friendly solid tube rounds in stock at $1 over, just as a heads up. So it's the beginning of a new year. We're all happy about that. And business is good. Business is, well, let me back up for a second. The reason why I'm doing this video today is not to push any specific product, but to just kind of give you an update on what is going on in the industry at the moment, with at least at the shop level or brick and mortar level that we can see here in Central Florida. And we are in Spring Hill, Florida. It's about an hour north of Tampa. So what is going on in the industry as of right now that affects shops like mine? Well, as if you watch other videos and other talking heads on YouTube or social media avenues, right now we just have a glut of material coming in across the shop or across the counter in the shop here. So people are just selling us tremendous amounts of gold and silver, bullion and coin products. Yesterday we bought a massive baseball card collection. Spent 22 grand on a baseball card collection yesterday. I haven't done that in a while. So, and there's going to be more of that coming in. And that's the reality of it. The economy is going one way, even if the Wall Street and Washington says it's not. We can see it here on Main Street. It's ugly. And I think 2024 is going to be real ugly. So we do a lot of business with people who are in the trades, and a lot of them are hurting here locally already, and it's not looking good. So as they hurt, they're laying their guys off. Their guys are coming in and selling us their, whatever they have of value to, cover their ends. And what really sucks is that, people are in the industry saying, hey, we're back to pre-COVID levels, business-wise. Okay, great. That's fine. We did okay pre-COVID. But the big difference now between, 2024 and mid 2019 is the cost of operating has skyrocketed. So, and you guys see this, you see what your insurance rates are. You see what food at the grocery store costs. You see what, transportation costs, labor costs. Everything has gone up so much in these last 4 or 5 years that businesses going back to pre-COVID levels doesn't work for a lot of businesses. And that's not just in this industry, that's in any industry, because the cost of keeping those businesses up and running are so much greater now than they were in 2019 and before. And specifically speaking, our taxes here locally have skyrocketed. Tim, what did you say yours went up? Like 12%?
12.44.
Yeah, that's one person's residence. And now you think about that for people who are on fixed incomes. That's
criminal.
That's crushing. That's just a killer. I'm friends with some people at the county. They are talking about how there's actually, to Tim's delight, you're going to be getting another tax raise here pretty soon, because education and sheriff's department needs more money.
I don't even have kids.
You don't even have kids. So, but your taxes are going to go up next year again. So that's the reality of it, because the budgets for those services are ever expanding. So, if you're a fixed income, you're on Social Security, you're on your pension or whatever, that sucks. That really sucks. And that's not going to slow down anytime soon. So that is like what we're seeing here across the counter. We're trying to, as you see, our premiums have gone very low, and because we're just getting so much in, we want it to go out as fast as we can. Try not to wholesale as much as we can, but at the same time, that's what's going on too, is we're wholesaling at crazy levels because people just aren't buying. For every ounce of gold that we sell across the counter, we're probably buying 20. So, I mean, you just keep that and put that in perspective, and that's obviously, you can imagine what that is like trying to move product. So, everything, if this continues to go on in this direction, which I think it's going to for most, if not all of 2024, most of this stuff is going to end up going just to the refineries. And that's just the way it is. So negative forecast for 2024 is negative premiums on maybe everything. And definitely by the end of 2024, I can see that happening. The upcoming election is going to be a big part of what the forecast is going to be. There's a lot of speculation there. I'm not going to get into it because I don't believe in discussing politics and social media. But there's a lot of interesting things going on right now that will affect businesses across the country. This is no exception. And we already see friends in the industry that are laying people off, especially the big corporations. And it is, it's kind of ugly. So that is what is going on product-wise coming across the counter. So if you're stacking, you're in a position financially where you can stack and buy, you're going to be buying at awesome premiums for the time being. And I don't see that changing anytime soon. So if you look at if you make decisions on buying gold or silver in a sense that, you're looking at what you're paying premium-wise, now is the time for you to buy. Because or at least 2024 is going to be a year for you to really bone up on low premium material. If that's a strategy that you employ when speculating in gold and silver or platinum. So platinum eagles, you're going to have ridiculous premiums, but you can buy foreign platinum and it's not as bad, but still it's kind of ugly percentage-wise compared to what you can pick up gold and silver at right now. Now, what is directly affecting businesses such as mine, and not just gold and silver buyers, but all businesses right now, is cash flow in the country. And when I say cash flow, I'm not talking about between accounts. I'm talking about actual cash money. Banks don't have it anymore. We used to be able to walk in our Wells Fargo, even as late as like 6 months ago, and be able to pull 80 to 100 grand, no problem. Not even have to make a phone call, just show up and pull it. And that's just our local branch. They don't even have that anymore. So they, it's like they don't even want to. They can't even really give us like 10 grand. So that's not even 5 ounces of gold anymore. So you look at it that way. It's frustrating, that the whole idea of owning physical gold and silver is, it's basically a cash reserve for yourself. But at the end of the day, the future is when you are going to sell your gold and silver bullion, you're most likely at some point in time, it's going to be all checks or some kind of electronic transfer. It's unfortunate. It's, I'm doing everything that I can at our level to stave off that position. But it's inevitable. It's unless there's a complete 100% reverse flow of cash in this country, which with the way it looks like it's going, I don't think that's going to happen, because as one branch manager told me that we do business with, the branches are going to go away. The banks don't want to have people employed in their branches anymore. So the machines are taking over. You're going to be able to go into your local branch and you're going to basically transact with the machine at some point in time. And, it's basically going to be one big ATM at your local branch. And that's just not conducive for dealing in cash. So that is just the future, guys. And unfortunately, I don't see that changing. Just like, there's people that don't want to conform, I guess, to the word to use, but unfortunately, it's happening. And it is ugly. We see it firsthand, and it sucks. But that is the direction this country's going. And it's probably not just just this country. It's probably everywhere. Maybe some areas will be slower moving than others, especially the U.S. But it's, and I get it at one level because it's not safe for the people who are sitting in there. And as the economy downturns, crime is going to go up. We already see it. Somebody put a study out about crime impacting jewelry stores in 2023. It was like up, 20-25% from the previous year. So, that's just the nature of the beast. I'm sure the banks are feeling the same pressure, and it's probably cheaper litigation-wise and workman's comp-wise and salary-wise to, unfortunately, do away with employees working at the bank, which are the people that would handle cash. And so it's just easier to put machines in there, and that's what I think the direction that we're going, unfortunately. Just like they just built a new Publix around the corner for me, brand new bank of self-checkout tellers or lines. What do they call those things, Tim? Self-checkout
Self-checkout machines?
Yeah, self-checkout. I thought there might have been a specific name for it.
I don't.
Yeah, they didn't have any before. They rebuilt it, and now I think there's like 12 or 15 of those things in there now?
Yeah, there's a good amount.
Yeah,
the one by me is primarily, and they ask you to go over to there instead of going through the line.
Right. So it's just not to be conformist, but it's what's happening. So, we all got to exist within the parameters that we can exist in, and those are the parameters that shops like mine are facing right now. A huge influx of material that we're trying to pump out as fast as we can, but unfortunately coming in way faster than it's going out, and two, cash is just drying up. So those are the two big hurdles of 2024 as of right now, and I just don't see that changing. So it's you see that changing, Tim?
No.
Tim's a lot more tuned in with what the talking heads on social media are, talking about right now, if you will, or putting out there. What's the vibe out on the interwebs right now, Tim?
Argentina.
We love the new president of Argentina.
Yes.
Or is he a president or premier or what is he?
Whatever he is, I like him.
I
want him to come up to Florida.
Okay. Well, all right. It's he's
especially since I'm paying for education that I don't benefit from.
Well, have some kids, Tim. Take advantage of the situation.
Considering it, but it's scary.
Yeah, well, kids are scary. So that's why we're making this video, is just kind of give you an update of what's going on at the store level throughout the. That's not just us. I can tell you, I'm tuned in with a lot of other dealers throughout the country, literally from here to New York to California to Washington, and it's similar. Mindset throughout the country of what's going on right now. So, unfortunately, cash is going away, and given the current economic situation in this country, people have to sell their stuff. So we're here to help, and we are doing our best to stay ahead of the cash game as best as we can, but we are limited in what we can do there. So at some point in time, it probably will transfer over to just checks being paid out. And unfortunately, that's just kind of the way it is. So if there's anything we can do for you, we still rocking the same premiums as Monday. We are out of cold dollars. Those went fast, and I believe we are out of off-quality 1-ounce rounds, but everything else is still live, ready to ship. So you guys have a great Wednesday, 2024 now, right? First Wednesday of 2024, Tim.
First Wednesday of the year.
First hump day of the year.
Hump day.
Hump day of the year.
What are you drinking there?
I'm drinking a little Starbucks today. So I got the Pike Place.
The original roast.
The original medium roast. Half shot, or I guess a half inch of almond milk they put in there first.
Oh.
Yes. And, I woke up a little later than I usually like to today, so we got there right at open. So it was, got us a cup of coffee from Starbucks today. And if Starbucks would like to sponsor this channel, I would consider that. I'm sure that would be fun for the crew. I'd get a Starbucks uniform, Tim. What do you think about that? What's a Starbucks uniform? I had to half green hair, half pink.
Yep. Got to change your hair. Septum piercing.
Yeah.
Do they wear the apron anymore?
They do.
I haven't been inside of a Starbucks in so long.
They do. It's the guys and gals that run the Starbucks here up on 19 are awesome. They always take care of us, and great people. And I see them quite frequently.
Oh, we got to sell CDs then here?
CDs.
Does Starbucks still sell CDs of like artists that you've never heard of?
I have not seen that.
Okay.
I don't think that's going on, but they sell all their blends of coffee, and they have their nice little bakery up there. We like the pumpkin bread with the pepito seeds on them.
Pepito seeds?
Yeah, I think that's how you say that correctly. Yes. So yeah, Starbucks would like to sponsor us. That'd be great. Yeah. Core Water too is the drink of choice for hydration here at Vermillion Enterprises. So if Core Water would like to sponsor us too, we'd consider that. We love both. So anyways, done with the jocularity and the frivolity, Tim. Let's get back to work now. Today is January 3rd, 2024. We're live, open for business. Shipping is going. If there's anything we can do for you guys, please reach out to the shop. We'll be happy to help. Cash, wire, Zelle, personal checks up to $5,000. You guys have a great Wednesday. Thank you.